The story begins with Alina Marlowe driving alone through a desolate forest road in Eldergrove, a town known more for its legends than its population. She's there to investigate disappearances dating back a century, all centered around the ruins of Ashthorne Manor, a burned-down estate said to breathe after midnight. Her sister, Clara, vanished near that site 5 years ago. As the sun dips behind the trees, the forest seems to thicken around her. Radio static crackles. Birds go silent. She almost misses the pale figure stepping into her headlights. A boy, muddy, barefoot, and silent, his face blank and distant. In his hand, a rusted lantern, unlit but warm to the touch. Alina brings the boy to the local authorities, who call in Dr. Iris Calloway, a parapsychologist with a history tied to Eldergrove. She had studied Ashthorne Manor before, but never dared step inside. That night, Alina dreams of her sister calling her from inside the manor ruins, whispering, "The light fades when you look away." She wakes in sweat, and beside her bed, the boy is standing, holding the lantern again, still unlit, still warm. Enter Marcus Hale, hired by the local sheriff as muscle in case something goes wrong. He survived a fire rescue years ago that left him with scars and his skin and his mind. He begins to see flames where there are none. The team decides to investigate the manor ruins the next night, guided by the boy, Sammy. Inside Ashthorne, time bends. The architecture reforms itself when no one is looking. Doors vanish. Stairs stretch for miles, then vanish entirely. Portraits change expressions, smiling 1 second, screaming the next. The boy begins walking, lantern finally flickering to life with a sickly green flame. Where the flame glows, they glimpse moments from the past: a woman fleeing, a man hanging from the rafters, a girl, Clara, scratching at a mirror, whispering something that no one can hear. Dr. Calloway insists they document it, but Marcus is growing paranoid. He hears someone calling his name from a room they never entered. A fire is lit in the hearth of a house without power. Alina finds a journal, charred but legible. It belonged to Elric Ashthorne, the last known resident. In it, he speaks of the Hollow One, a being trapped behind mirrors who feeds on memory and silence. Only the lantern, passed down generations, can keep it asleep. But it's not asleep anymore. Sammy disappears. They split up to search instinct. Marcus finds the boy at the top floor, staring into a shattered mirror. The green flame pulses. Suddenly, Sammy turns and speaks for the first time. "It likes you, Marcus. You burn like it did." With a sickening crack, the boy is pulled through the mirror like falling into dark water. Alina and Iris arrive, just as Marcus starts smashing the mirror. But from its surface, a shape begins to crawl out, a pale, elongated figure with no eyes, just a mouth that stretches too wide. It mimics their voices. It mimics Clara's voice. Iris throws salt and mutters old prayers, holding it back. She screams at Elena to take the lantern and never let the flame die. She doesn't make it. Alina and Marcus flee, lantern in hand, chased through endless corridors. The walls rot as they run. They burst through the front doors, just as the manor collapses inward, like a throat swallowing itself. They survive, barely, but the flame, flickers. The sheriff finds them at dawn. No ruins behind them, just open forest. As if Asthorn Manor never existed. Marcus leaves town. Alina writes her article, though no one believes a word. The boy is gone. Iris is gone. Clara is still missing. Alina keeps the lantern on her bedside table, and every night she watches the flame, because if it ever goes out, she knows what's waiting. There are places where the veil is thin, where silence is not empty and memory is not your own. If you find a lantern with a flame that never dies, don't question it. Just pray it never fades, because once it does, it remembers you.